Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Brickanics, and today is a pretty exciting day because we are going to build this guy right here, which is my custom ATRT design. I've made instructions that I'm going to share with you as well, and I thought it would be pretty cool to show you how to build it on this video. So let's get into it. Alright, so what we're going to do in this video is we're actually going to follow a set of instructions that I've made step by step to build this ATRT from scratch. I'll share a part list with you when we get started, and also at the end of the video I'll share a link to where you can download the part list as well as the instructions to build this for yourself. You know, I'm really happy with this design. I think it's a very clean design. It's, you know, minifigure scale, so I feel it's really accurate, and it's posable, right? The legs are very rigid and it can be posed in different running stances, walking stances, and you know, can just do some different things with it. So it's a really cool build, and I'm really pleased with it. I originally wanted to design my own ATRT because I'm building a Lego Star Wars MOC, and I wanted to have an accurate, good-looking ATRT in the build. So I went online, started looking for different alternative builds to the 501st Battle Pack, and I came across the build by the Brick Wizard 59, and I took some inspiration from his build. You know, what's cool about his build, his alternative build, is it uses nothing but 501st Battle Pack pieces. So if you have a 501st Battle Pack, I'll put a link to his video in the description below, and you can build that version. My version requires some additional pieces outside of the Battle Pack, but I'm really happy with what the end result here is, and I don't know, I just really like it. So let's go ahead and get started building it and see if you like it as well. You might be wondering about this helmet. It's a custom helmet made by Clone Army Customs. I'll put a link down in the description below. I think it's like $4, and you can just swap the helmets out on the 501st Clone Troopers and put this on, and then you have yourself a nice ARF Trooper, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'll put a description down below for that. Alright, well, let's get started building. I'll put a image on the screen now that you can use to get your pieces ready. So you can pause the video and make sure you got all the pieces that you need. I will also scroll through a parts list from studio.io if you wanted to use that to pick up your pieces as well. So that has like item numbers and part numbers and descriptions and things like that, and quantities. So you might want to just use you know, this here to get your parts ready as well. So now that you have your parts, let's get building with step number 1. Just grabbing this 2x3 piece here, and then we grab a 1x4, place it right in the middle there. We got this piece, throw it there. Got a 1x2 here. Another 1x2 goes directly on top of that one. And we're just building out our seat now, and we do this to kind of bump up the height of the minifigure inside of the ATRT. And this is actually the seat that the minifigure will be sitting in once it's built. And we start building the antenna piece on the back. Chooses these pieces here. I'm not really quite sure what they're called, but you can see what they look like. Maybe I'll put it out here so you can see a little better. Black pole there. Got our light bluish gray pole here. And we just slide this piece on top. Now we have our antennas on the back of the seat. And just turn it around. Now these stickers are from the 501st Battle Pack, so if you have those stickers available, you can use them. If not, then just use a blue wedge piece and it should be fine. But if you have some extra stickers, then go ahead and throw them on. So now we're just going to start detailing the leg a little bit, and this is, I guess you'd call the hip, the hip of the ATRT. We got one there, and then we got one on the other side, like so. So on the front, where all the fun is on the ATRT, it's all driven by these modified plates here. One there, and then this blue one here stands on top, just like that. So to start building up our steering column, handlebars, or whatever you might call those on an ATRT. Got those there. And then we got our handlebars right here. Oops. I wasn't supposed to fly off of there. There we go. This is a pretty unique step here in how you're able to put the, the gun or the blaster on the front. Pretty cool technique that we'll get to here in a second. So now we're going to start putting our connection pieces on so we can get the front section and the angled pieces on, which are going to look nice. The wing, I guess they're called wing pieces to Lego. This is how we get our front pieces on. We can start putting those on now. I just really like the way that that adds a nice level of detail to the front. And this piece here was pretty critical as well, because I really like the way that this allows for the headlight to happen, as well as this wedge piece that kind of comes up on the top front, almost like a windshield, but not a windshield on the ATRT. And now we can get our headlight piece on like that. So these are, from the 501st Battle Pack, so it works really well to have that nice 501st detail on there. You can make this a different color if you wanted to. It doesn't have to be 501st, but, for my purposes, it serves pretty well. So yeah, that's really starting to look pretty good. There's the shape that we're able to get on it. So yeah, pretty cool. Now we can start throwing the gun on. Again, just a nice, sleek little design here on the front for the gun. I like that it's able to move, side to side. It's pretty cool. And then we get this Technic piece on the front here just for a little bit of added detail. There we go. And then this piece here is not really necessary, but it adds a little bit of shape to the ATRT, especially when you're looking at it from the side when the legs are on. So it just rounds it off and really gives it a nice detail. So I added that on there. I thought it was pretty good. So our legs are primarily driven by these pieces here. And then these pieces here, they just add a little bit of detail to the side just to represent, connection or hinge or whatever taking place on the ATRT legs where they connect to the body. There we go. So now we're going to start putting our legs on. Oops. Just tossing pieces everywhere. we go. Starting to take some shape there. Do it on the other side. Not the cleanest instructional video ever made, but that's okay. I think we've got enough going on here that you guys can get it, right? Plus I'm sharing the instructions here at the end where you can go download them, so it should be fine. All right, very cool. We got our legs on, and now these feet, I mean, trust me, there's a ton of different ways you can design feet, and you know, maybe this isn't, I don't know, the best way, you know, as far as what those ATRT feet look like, because they're pretty cool looking. But I feel like this design here, the way I have it, makes for stable feet. Yeah, right, like that. But it makes for a stable feet that also captures, you know, the aesthetic or the design of what the ATRT feet look like. You know, and having kind of like those 3 toes that they have. Just the final couple pieces here. Come on. And there you have it. There is your ATRT. It's 55, I think it's like 54, 55 steps or so, and you're done. And it's a really nice looking build. Well, that's it. Pretty easy and simple build for what I think is a really great looking ATRT. So let me know down in the comments what you think, and let me know if you're actually going to build this for yourself. I'd love to see it as well. So if you're not following me on Instagram, hit me up on Instagram. I love to see the pictures of these that you build for yourself. If you're not subscribed to this channel, I'd invite you to subscribe. I'm going to share a lot more content just like this, as well as a lot of Lego Star Wars mock building content and just some other Lego stuff in general. If you like this ATRT, I really would appreciate you hitting the like button. It definitely helps people find the video and find this channel, so I'd appreciate that. But yeah, that's the build. You can find the instructions down in the link below. I've linked my website, which is brickanics.com. Yeah, I appreciate you watching the video. I hope that this was able to help you in some way, and I will see you on the next video.